Shit, this is unbelievable right here. Like, Carmelo Anthony got traded to OKC just a while ago. Like, I just woke up and, I'm pretty shocked. Like, I mean, I thought for a second Carmelo was going to stay with the New York Knicks for a long, long time. Well, not too long, but, you can tell this was pretty happy because you can tell he does not like playing with New York Knicks because New York Knicks actually made him waste his prime days with New York because basically he had a dream he wants to find a good team to win NBA champion, but it never happened, but now it just did, so OKC got another All-Star scorer, Carmelo Anthony. So basically, this means that Russell Westbrook doesn't need to hold the ball too long. Now he can share the ball to these two good gifted scorers in the league. Paul George is a very good scorer. Like he reminds me of like a short version of Kevin Durant. Like for his height, 6'7" or 6'8", 6'9", he can shoot the ball pretty well in your face, score, good dribbles, good handles, good locked on defender. Like he reminded me of that one version of Two Face of Kevin Durant, Kawhi Leonard. No, I mean Jimmy Butler or Kawhi Leonard. Carmelo, like his defense can be a problem, but if Carmelo really wants to go to the finals the first time, he's gonna prove you all that his scoring is gonna be lit for the whole entire year. So this is how it worked. Like New York Knicks, they received Enes Kanter, the round pick, and Doug McDermott for Carmelo, and that's another good steal right there because you don't know what good player you're gonna get from the draft, and Doug McDermott is just like an average shooter, and this Kanter seems like a very good big man, but I believe OKC. I mean, New York Knicks should have got more than that, but that's New York Knicks. Like the staff management is terrible compared to Bulls management. Like New York Knicks used to be so good when they got so many good playmakers 3 point, but now they're all gone thanks to the Knicks management. The funniest part is that they all care about is keeping Porzingis, but other than that, they'll give away anyone except Porzingis. So, do I think this team could beat the Golden State? In my opinion, if Paul George doesn't get injured, if Carmelo really, really wants to win, if he really tries, then yes, I believe OKC could be the problem for Golden State. Like, OKC, their defense is pretty good, but the problem is that they really need help when it comes to like offense and scoring. So basically, there's a difference like why Cleveland couldn't beat Golden State because their defense is the reason why they didn't win. But OKC, on the other hand, they have a good defense. So basically, the defense is fine, but the scoring offense is the problem. That's the reason why OKC couldn't catch up to the Golden State level. But now you got Paul George and Carmelo, good, very valuable scorers now. This is going to be a very, very, very scary moment for the Golden State. Like, how's Curry going to stop Russell when Russell won MVP this year? Would Draymond actually stop Carmelo's scoring talent? Because usually Carmelo, when he's on fire, nobody's going to lock down Carmelo's scoring. Paul George, on the other hand, this guy is like a deadly eye sniper hawk. Like I remember when he was going up against my Cavs, like he couldn't be stopped. Like he'll make any shots in front of your face, like a 3 or 2, a fadeaway or half court. Like long wingspan for his height, good dribbles, and he's pretty explosive to rim. Like he reminded me of that like Two Face, like half version of LeBron. I led some that defensive skill player like Jimmy Butler or half Kawhi Leonard. Not really, but I'm just saying like in half, but you can tell Carmelo's happy because, he found a good team to win. He believes they're going to go to finals if Carmelo tries. So basically, I feel happy for Carmelo because this is weird because, like, Russell Westbrook, like, he wasn't expecting to get Paul George or Carmelo. Like, the staff did for him. Like, there wasn't even a sign or trade talk. Is Paul George or Carmelo heading to OKC? These two trades just happened, like, so quickly, like randomly, like because it looks like Paul George was going to either Cleveland or Lakers because every single time I remember 2 months ago, 3 months ago, it keeps on saying breaking news. Paul George will go to Cleveland if LeBron signs a long-term extension, or if they trade Kevin Love to Nuggets, they're gonna get him right now. Now I thought it was game over for the league because we're getting Paul George another dominant scorer, and it keeps on saying like 22 hours ago like Carmelo would go to Cleveland if Cleveland accepts the deal. But now you know what? Like every single time when Cleveland has the option to get another superstar, they always decline, which I don't know why. But that's Cleveland. Maybe they think about rebuilding teams since LeBron's gonna leave. Maybe next year depends how the team's doing well, or which I doubt it. But this is just weird for OKC because this just happened randomly. Like there's no signs of Carmelo or Paul George just going to OKC, but it just happened randomly in the summer. So I really thought Carmelo was not going anywhere because the season was about to start, but he just got traded right now before the season started. Like, I mean, because I thought for a second, like, New York Knicks was like cancer to him. Like, it's like you're in jail for 5 years and you really want to go and sign after when you prove the jail wrong that you were a nice person. They finally let you go after 5 or 7 years. Like, I feel how Carmelo feels. Like, He can't go to playoffs with the New York Knicks, can't go to finals, can't even win or win the division title. Now he got finally sent in to the OKC with a Russell Westbrook MVP leader and an MVP candidate, Paul George. Like, I just woke up pretty tired, but when I saw his text, like, I was pretty shocked. Like, this is not fake. You can look it up. Go to All Sports website. Carmelo did went to OKC. He's heading there right now. I mean, I feel bad for his family because, he has a family in New York, but, I'm pretty sure the family does, accept and feels happy for Carmelo because, I'm pretty sure the family knows that New York Knicks isn't even a good team, so, if you're happy to why Carmelo did went to OKC. This was not Carmelo's choice. Actually, the staff management finally agreed to send Carmelo to OKC because see, I don't know why Cleveland couldn't get either one of them because when Cleveland was trying to get Paul George or Carmelo, New York Knicks were being so strictly that they didn't want Kyrie or Kevin Love either one of them. But it's funny how when it comes to OKC, they only got average players for these two. So, but yeah, so this is gonna be a little bit weird for OKC's chemistry. Both Paul George and Carmelo are small forwards, so basically, I believe Paul George will be the number three position, Carmelo four, and obviously Westbrook's the number one. He used to be a shooting guard, but now he's number one right now. So, reason why we put Paul George as small forward because if you're thinking about guarding Kevin Durant, I believe Paul George is the answer because Paul George has like the offensive skill like KD, except he doesn't have like that wingspan or scoring arms like Kevin Durant. Like if you look at a couple of clips, like Paul George did play very tight, good defense over Kevin Durant. It's just that Kevin Durant was just like freaking tall. That's the reason why he keeps on scoring over Paul George. But Paul George, for his height and his position, he's a very good defender if he stays healthy. Carmelo and Draymond, like, it's like opposite way. Like, Draymond's not a good scorer. He's a good defender. Carmelo's a terrible defender. We're not the worst, but his offense can make it up for it. Westbrook's MVP this year, no doubt. Like, no argument. He's better than Curry. Because all Curry does is just shoot and dribble. But Westbrook, he can pretty much do everything. So, yeah. Yeah, so I feel happy for OKC now that Westbrook, he doesn't need to play hero ball too much. Now he got Paul George and Carmelo, who can both score and be clutch at the moment. So, do I think OKC might go to finals against Cleveland? In my opinion, if Paul George stays healthy, if Carmelo trusts him, yes, they will. This might go either Game 7 or Game 6 well. I don't really think we'll go to Game 7 because, now that Westbrook is focusing on going to finals. So does Paul George, so you can tell Westbrook and Paul George are both going to try hard. Carmelo, like Carmelo didn't even really knew if he was going to go to OKC because his plan was to go to Houston because there was a video couple days ago that he was working out with James Harden Carmelo. But even if he went to Houston, like I still believe Houston doesn't have a shot against the Golden State because you got James Harden that wants the ball all the time. Chris Paul past his prime. Carmelo wants the ball too much, and he's not gonna play defense. Same with James Harden. So I don't know how this is gonna work out. If Carmelo did win to Cleveland, think about it. Cleveland just got another good scorer on their bench or their chemistry. So basically, if they use like let's say for example Carmelo off the bench, Cleveland will be having the best bench in the league because you got Carmelo, Rose, and J.R. Smith. But let's say, for example, if you was in the starting lineup with Cleveland, and we say Kevin Love center, power forward Carmelo, basically, that lineup right there would actually be unstoppable because now they can't focus on LeBron all the time. They got to team up on Carmelo too because Carmelo, you got Carmelo, the best scorer, playing with the best player, LeBron. But yeah. But this video isn't about Cleveland. It's all about OKC. So OKC, congratulations as a Cavs fan. Like, I was pretty disappointed that, well, not too disappointed, but we could have got either Paul George, Carmelo, but you guys got the win and we're the losers. So I'm gonna say this one more time. Like, in the Western Conference, I believe this team has an edge over Spurs because I don't really think Rudy Gay is really that an all-star in my opinion. Like, he's a good player, but what I meant by an all-star is like if you like accomplish anything like MVP or scoring title or put something like 40, 30 points, now I'll call you an all-star. But Rudy Gay just reminds me of like a version of Iguodala or that type of player, like a good ass bench player. But yeah, but OKC win MVP, best scorer in the league, MVP form candidate Paul George. That big three right there is gonna be unstoppable. Like I'm telling you, if OKC faces the Golden State, Paul George is gonna lock up Kevin Durant easily. There is no good easy shots for Kevin Durant. Oh shit! But Paul George is really to go to the finals so badly. He wants to win it all. So basically, you can tell he's going to try hard. Carmelo, it's been weird because Carmelo and Westbrook chemistry never happened, but I can tell Carmelo's shots can come back. But yeah, this will be scary. I'm telling you, this big three, best scorer in the league, best point guard, best stretch forward, scoring guard. That's gonna be scared to face. Like, I want to imagine how Golden State faced this team, especially in OKC or Oakland. Like, I don't even know how they're gonna figure out how to stop these two gifted scores along with the MVP. So yeah. So that's it all for today. Like, I just woke up, my mind's a little bit salt because forgot to brush early in the morning. Like, I am clean, but I'm just saying, like, I just woke up late. Like, whenever I wake up, my mouth's always sticky. So basically, you're not gonna hear anything. But still, I'm just letting you know, these three are gonna be like a very dominant team in the West. Like, I believe this team will be better than any team in the West. Like, I don't know about Warriors, but I believe if they do face in the playoffs or an upcoming preseason or season pretty soon, it'll be a good matchup to see.